Hey everybody, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm very pleased to have with me David Joosten, who's the CEO of Vodafone US. David, thank you for joining me today.
Doug, it's a pleasure to be here, and I look forward to having this conversation.
Yeah, and this is going to be really interesting, and I'm very glad that we also have Alain Masson, who's the Vice President of Channel Partnership, also at Vodafone US. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me.
Pleasure.
So we are live here at Channel Partners Conference. The show just got underway, and I'm really glad that I ran into you, that we're able to do this podcast, because our idea today is we're going to update our readership about Vodafone at Vodafone US. So David, what literally is Vodafone US?
So everybody knows us from, of course, mobile communications. It's our heritage. It's where we come from. So British, large multinational company, started now 40 years ago. So we recently celebrated our 40th birthday as a company. And Vodafone actually grew over those 40 years to being a very, let's say, multinational mobile operator, to evolving into areas like fixed communications, unified communications, the Internet of Things, to where we are now. We're actually fueling the global internet. So pretty much 30-40% of all internet traffic touches our backbone, touches our users. So we are a very broad and international player when it comes to all those services. And if you think about multinationals, global operations, you cannot, of course, disregard the fact that a large part of the global GDP sits in the US. So we offer our services here in the US to global multinational organizations, and all the business, or let's say the telecom requirements they might have across the world. So we operate a little bit over 86, 87 countries globally. A large part of those are Vodafone operators, like you know them, like Vodafone UK, Vodafone Germany, Vodafone Portugal, those companies. But in the US, we operate only, or we offer our service to international enterprises. So we don't have a domestic brand that serves the consumer in the US. We used to own 45%, a little bit more into Horizon, but we sold that, and then we reinvested that into our fixed expansion in Europe and other parts of the world. So basically, we sell to the US multinational. Typically, our customers will be Fortune 500 companies that have, of course, a headquartered in the US and have business anywhere else in the world, and have requirements for the type of services that we have to offer.
And that's why you're here at Channel Partners, to talk to the channel partners about the opportunities they have working with Vodafone.
Exactly. Alain runs that channel. And
So we decided a bit more than a couple of years ago to enter into the channel, because as David mentioned, we have a direct sales organization running the large multinational customers with the headquarters in the US. But we wanted to join this ecosystem of channel partners to extend the customers we could have in the US, and customers that have a US headquarters but present in the world, multiple locations, multiple countries, because this is how Vodafone can leverage the capabilities that we have across the world. So we have been engaged with the largest TSD, as we call them, technology service distributors, and also resellers. We sign agreements with them, and we are channel partners to continue the relationship, build a new partnership, and discuss with the stakeholders of all these TSDs. And that's what we're doing across over these 3 days here, with tons of meetings at Channel Partners.
If I'm a channel partner, why should I partner with you?
So for multiple reasons, one of the very specificity of Vodafone is we have a large portfolio like some other telcos, but what Vodafone has is a presence across the world with expertise in different areas, in different countries, where Vodafone is really an international player across multiple solutions. So from network to voice to IoT, and that's a big differentiator to be implemented in different countries, managed by a team that is centralized and a team that is in the US.
Are there big opportunities, therefore, for the channel?
We are growing very well. We have very large opportunities in the pipeline, and we were really happy to have a successful wins with the channel. Very large deals that we were able to close with different solutions that Vodafone proposed.
So, is there opportunity here for the enterprise?
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in the US with Vodafone in the enterprise sector. Vodafone, as mentioned earlier, has a very large footprint. So we know Vodafone overseas. In the US, we address the enterprise business in different areas: IoT, managed service, and we also have we can also deliver voice and network. And so I think Vodafone is a good choice as well in the US in some areas, and it's a very good choice as well when there's multiple locations. You don't see the Vodafone brand here because we don't have a consumer business, but we deliver services in the US for the enterprise market.
And maybe to add to that, it's really if an enterprise needs services and solutions outside of the US, like we offer to like 90 countries globally. So we see a lot of US enterprises at the moment going into India, going
Right.
into the Middle East, going into Asia. So we have operations there. So not only services and products, but we also have people there that can help. So if enterprises need assistance in expanding into some of these areas, we can definitely help.
So there's another advantage of Vodafone, that it's a global company, global footprint.
Yes.
So partnering here might also open up doors elsewhere.
Yeah, and some enterprises as well, some customers, they and depending on the regulation, they need to have local contracts. So they need to be able to contract locally. So not all telecom company could contract locally. So Vodafone has this advantage in terms of compliance, which could help with the taxes compliance, local compliance. So that's where Vodafone could support enterprises, US customers, not only in the US, but also outside the United States. So that's a very important point, because when you deal with, in some countries, you need to understand the local legislation, local regulation, and that's the kind of support that we can bring to enterprises.
You know, David, a significant portion of our readership are carriers, service providers, including rural telephone companies, Native American telephone companies, First Nation Canadian. Are there actually opportunities for these organizations to partner with you?
We have, over the last couple of years, had an organization called Partner Markets, where we offer the Vodafone, let's say, intellectual property, like to other carriers. So we've been quite successful in that in the last 20 years, onboarding partners. So for example, partners in Europe, partners in Asia, partners in the Middle East, through different constructs or legal or constructs to partner with each other. One can be, for example, buying network technology together. So all other operators benefiting from the scale that we have to offer as an operator. So as I said, we have 27 own operators. We have partners in roughly 60 more countries. So buying technology together is definitely one. A second one is around roaming. We have a considerable amount of roaming traffic that we have to offer. And the fact that we work with our partners, we can consolidate that traffic and offer quite interesting roaming rates to each other. And it certainly is any type of other collaboration that we might do. So we invest quite heavily in AI. We have our own shared services that we offer, and yeah, we're used to working with operators. So Vodafone has grown through acquisition over the last couple of years. So we're very knowledgeable in onboarding other operators and knowing how to run networks. So any operator that wants to partner with us, we're very happy to look into that, whether it's for joint go-to-market, whether it's for joining the Vodafone family in terms of co-branding, co-procurement of services, but any kind of other innovation that we might offer. So this is definitely also an opening to other operators in the US. Whatever scale you are at, if you feel like partnering with us is something you're looking at, or you want to understand how we can work better together, we're definitely open to that.
Alain, David, thank you very much for joining me today. This has been very instructive, and I think very illuminating to a lot of readers about updating our understanding of Vodafone US, and the opportunities to work with them, the enterprise's ability to engage with you, the resources that you have globally, some of the very interesting programs that you have now for the carriers and also for the channel partners here at Channel Partner Conference. Where can we learn more about Vodafone US?
So I think we're quite active on of course, these conferences. You can always look at us at Vodafone.com. So we're quite active in sharing updates on social media about what we do. Now the world is very broad, and I think ecosystems are very important to maintain. So both myself and Alain are always very keen on talking to potential partners, suppliers, or customers. So anybody that wants to reach out, do not hesitate to do so. We're very keen on expanding relationships and partnerships in US and abroad. So LinkedIn, of course, is a good one.
LinkedIn is good.
But our names is first name, last name at Vodafone.com, and don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you very much indeed, and I hope you have a very great conference.
Thank you very much.